If anyone doesn't know me, my name is Joshua Tharby. I'm the Managing Director and founder of JSM Partners, or JSM we like to call ourselves now, keep it short. We're based in Peterborough, and at the moment there's 5 of us in the team, but we are rapidly growing. We mainly work with property investors, so property, that's one of our niches. I actually written a book on property. That's how we've grown so fast, is that we are one of the leading firms in the property sector, because that's all we deal with. You know, we work with that really, really well, and as a result, people respect us when it comes to our position in that sector. So what made us choose property is that it's something I'm interested in. So I've always been, even going back to when I was at school, I used to actually skive off school. I printed my mum that I was sick just so I could watch Homes Under the Hammer. Just got to be watching that and seeing these people making 20, 30, 40,000 pounds in 6 weeks, when I'm thinking, hang on, that's what the average person makes in a year. Why am I not doing, why do I need to go to school? I can just do this. So I've always been interested in property from that regard. But unfortunately, my mum made sure that I got a real job. So I became an accountant, but that interest in property was always still there. So that followed through throughout my career and as an accountant. And then when it came to specialising, I thought, hang on a minute, there's a lot of people investing in property. Thankfully, I got into it just at I suppose from a tax point of view, when they actually changed it. So the mortgage interest restrictions and those finance costs weren't disallowed. So more people than ever actually opened limited companies, which are the juicier fees from our point of view. So it actually made it a really good, profitable time to go into that niche. Written the book, that's probably one of the biggest things we've done. That was only quite recently, but that was an absolute success. But previously to that, it was literally just pure content marketing and basically being quite helpful. So Facebook, we've got one of the largest property Facebook groups out there. We've got over, I think it's 14,000 people in there, all property investors. So we regularly share content in there. People ask questions. I engage with people. Other members of the team do as well, answer any small questions they've got. Because if you help someone now, that's somebody, they need help, they might be with a current accountant, but at the end of the day, they're not happy with them. So it's only a matter of time before they see your good level of service and come to you anyway. So we've got the Facebook group, email list, YouTube channel, podcast, books, free resources. Yeah, I think that's about it really. Picking a niche has been absolutely massive because of the marketing message you put out. When you're trying to market to everybody, if you say, yeah, I can help you if you're a hairdresser, gym owner, personal trainer, XYZ, you've got a massive long list, that's a really cold marketing message. You're just one of many. Whereas when we put stuff out, it really, the person we want to see that, it hits them straight in the head. End of the day, they're looking, okay, are you a property investor and you want to save tax? Well, yeah. Are you claiming these expenses? We can put a message out there, and because we know our niche, it hits them personally and actually resonates with them, makes them think about it, so it has a much bigger impact. In terms of the fees as well, yeah, because we've picked that niche and we've basically established our authority in it, writing the book, the YouTube channel, podcasts, things like that, people want to work with us. Often people don't care about the price. They know that at the end of the day, Josh, JSM, they're going to get the job done, they do it well. These guys are the people to be working with, so it's just a case of where do I sign? It's definitely worth having a niche, but you can actually get away with probably having like 2 or 3 different specialisms, especially as your team does grow. That's something that we're going through now as well. So I'm still looking at after the property, but then we are bringing in people that will be looking after different sectors, whether it's small businesses, whether that's kind of online content creators and things like that. That's what we're doing, but we're doing that as part of a targeted marketing strategy, which is niching. Niching is basically a marketing plan, but then you do need the technical resources to back it up. So in terms of if you've got an already existing client base and that works for you, that's fine. And a lot of local practices do get that. If they've got a lot of local clients, word of mouth, things like that, taxi drivers, takeaways, you can run a good business doing it. But for me, it was a lot harder because you didn't have that existing client base. We had to go out there and get every single one of our clients, and then we've got just under 200 clients in about 2.5 years. So it was very fast paced. And all of that has been made possible through having a niche from day one.